Hello, welcome to Theosophy in Wales. I'm Dave Marsland. When karma gets personal. Now, C.W. Leadbeater, in his article Reincarnation, postulates a division in the working of karmic consequences when interaction with individuals. This applies to specific individuals. And he describes two levels. Minor karma generated from small everyday acts, the consequences of which will come from what he describes as a general karmic fund. It's not a personal response in this or in the future life. And as examples, I suppose, on the positive side, you could give a homeless person money for a meal. Or you could give up your seat on the bus for someone who's rather unsteady. On the negative side, you may be gratuitously rude to somebody, or you may take unfair advantage of somebody at a very, very minor level. Now, there will be karmic consequences for this, positive or negative, depending on what you did, but it won't come from the same individual. It will come from what C.W. Leadbeater describes as the general karmic fund. Now, bigger stuff. Let's say you do something positive for somebody, much bigger than just giving them a seat on the bus. Beneficial support and help for an individual, which the individual will be grateful for and will remember. On the negative side, you may deal with somebody unfairly to such an extent that you leave them with a score to settle, or at least a grievance. Now, these are quite big things compared to sort of just giving somebody a couple of quid to get some food. This is when karma gets personal. You will deal with the same individual in a future life, and they will implement the karmic response. Now, that can be a good karmic response if you've done somebody, helped somebody. Fortunately, it could be a negative one. They could get even, unless in the case of a grievance, the person is spiritually advanced enough to let it go. Now, otherwise, you may get into what is known as a negative karmic account with the other individual. And this is a war of attrition from life to life, with spiritual progress on hold for both parties until one of you lets it go. So it's clearly something that you don't need and you want to avoid. You may already be in a negative karmic account, and sometimes it's as well. You can't tell. Somebody does something to you, it may be a response to something you did in a previous life. And it's not easy, but it is better to let it go.